right, we should be live and direct. I think we're live. Live and direct. All right, so first of all, I'm going to say what's up, Fisherman Oracle J. Parker, aka Coach. I'm the founder and owner of Avatar Pop Studios, and I want to thank you guys. Thank you guys to the live. Man, let me check some things here. I want to thank you for stopping by, checking out the live. If you're a new viewer, I want to thank you. If you are a loyal and committed viewer, I want to thank you. This is something that I'm looking to start doing multiple times a day. You'll see me go live in the morning. You're going to see me go live in the afternoon. Then I'll go live again at night. And when I go live, I'm going to have different things that I'm talking about. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm building out uh, some some information for you guys on showing you how you can use your Facebook profile as a hub. All right, and that's something that I'm currently doing. All right, so give me a minute. Now, yeah, all right, so it looks like we're good. I always have to make sure that we're good on things. I always have to make sure we're good on things. I always have to make sure we're good. And so I can keep that. I have to bring my other thing upstairs. All right, so anyway, all right, so how you guys doing this morning, man? Hope you guys are having a blessed and prosperous day today. Hopefully, some things around here. Move some things around. The other one. So see a little bit better in that mode. I can't see what I need to see. All right, so we'll stay in this mode. All right, so what I want to do today is, man, I recorded a live video the other day where I went through and I talked to you guys about using your Facebook profile as your website, man, as your hub, as your blog, your central location for your online empire, okay? Your online presence. And so what we did was I walked you guys through, I showed you my Facebook page, and I showed you guys what I was doing. Now, the reason why this makes so much sense to me, and guys, understand I build websites, I do all that. The reason why this makes sense to me is proximity. All right, it's proximity. When you have a presence on Facebook, you have access to over 1 billion people. Really think about that. And I was telling somebody this the other day, and I think it might have been my wife, man. But I was like, no, it was my son. That's what it was. And I was like, the crazy thing is that you can connect with anybody and everybody on Facebook. All right, you can connect with them from a content creator standpoint and from a marketing standpoint. That's like the holy grail to me. Because if I'm on another platform, say I'm on a YouTube or a TikTok or something like that, all right, most of the time, I can't really get to know that person on that platform because that platform doesn't provide me with a system that allows me to do that. On Facebook, you have. On Facebook, I can friend a person that's watching my content. All right. On Facebook, I can check out their profile. On Facebook, I can communicate well. All right. But Facebook is also another place where not only are your potential audience found, but all your friends and family. And so it just makes a lot of sense to me. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. They spend a lot of money on technology. They allow you to do a lot of good things, a lot of cool things inside of Facebook. Like with me personally, I switched my profile over from a regular profile to a digital creative. I think it was about 3 or 4 years ago when they first rolled out that creative program. And the reason I did this was because even on my personal profile, man, I wasn't always sharing family stuff. A lot of times I was promoting what it was that I was doing. I was creating content and putting content up. And so when they came out with their digital creator program, I was like, okay, this makes sense, man. This makes sense because this fits more into what I'm doing. And so, man, I switched over. Yeah, and I've been ever since then. I've been posting content. All right. Now, what I like about the whole Facebook thing. Now, follow what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that this is exhaustive, but this is why this makes so much sense to me. Okay, so I told you what I think about Facebook. You know, I get access to a profile. I could run ads. I could do promotions. I could launch a group. Or you guys follow what I'm saying? I could sell things on Facebook. When I moved to the creator, the digital creator, I could put content up and I could sell things. And so it's a win-win for you. But now, when you look at Facebook owns Instagram, Facebook owns WhatsApp, which is considered the biggest telecommunication company right now. And they own Threads, which is the Twitter. So from a content standpoint, if you're creating content, you can create your content for Facebook, push it to Instagram with just a click of a button, and then you can go from Instagram to Threads. All right. You can go from Instagram to Threads. All right. Which is really, really cool. So that means that I can create content in one place and I can push it over here and then push it over there. Now, the only thing that you have to be kind of iffy on is video content. But if you're talking about a text-based post or a picture in text, yeah, you can share that all across the different platforms. You can share, you can put video up on Instagram, but you have to go a different route. You can't do it natively from the Facebook app, as far as I know. Right? You have to go directly to Instagram and upload it. All right, but I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Now, what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna show you another strategy that I'm testing and I'm using. All right, but then I'll talk about something that I showed you guys yesterday, and then I'm gonna build on top of it. But I know I might have some new viewers that are checking out the stream. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just walk you guys back through why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I'll show you guys how I'm doing. All right, makes sense to you guys. Okay, so give me a minute. Try to move this down. Put that there. All right, let's go ahead and share the screen. Okay, and another thing, guys, man, I want you guys to give me a little grace today, man. I'm up under the weather today. All right, feel sick to trust up today. Okay, anyway, feel a little sick today, so you guys don't have to bear with, right? I'll plow through. Okay, so let's go ahead and share the screen. Share the screen. You guys can see. All right, so you guys should be looking at my profile. So check this out here. Here. All right, you gotta love Ecamm Live, man. That's the software I use to stream out. All right. All right, so you guys are at my Facebook profile. Okay, so this is what I'm doing, guys. Now you can do what you want to do, but this is what I'm doing. Like I told you, I build websites, I build funnels, I do all that good stuff. Okay. And when it came to having a destination or a place where I could send people to get to know me and communicate with me, I thought about this a lot of different ways. I was going to do a one-page landing page. I'd actually done those in the past, but now when I got to looking at Facebook and what they offer, okay, and this is something that I want to tell you guys too. See, a lot of you, when you interact with Facebook, you interact with Facebook from the time. Okay, that's not how I interact with Facebook. Okay, as soon as I log on to Facebook, I go right to my profile page. I go right to my profile page, just like I'm going to a website. And then I handle any business I need to handle. I post any content I need to post. I check out my stats, all that kind of stuff. All right. Then I jump over and look at things on time. All right. So I'm trained to go right to my profile. And that's what got me to thinking about this, because I would talk to people about content that I had put up, and they'd be like, well, I didn't see that content. I'm like, okay, what do you mean you didn't see it? How do you see it? And the crazy thing was that, even though I knew I didn't really remember in a sense, but Facebook runs off of algorithm, just like anything outside that runs off of algorithm. So you are served up what you look at the most. So if a person wasn't used to looking at my content, then they wouldn't catch all my content in a nutshell. All right, so I was thinking about this, and I said, "Damn!" So what's the best way for me? I said, what would be the best way for me to stay in front of the people that I'm trying to reach, and then to make sure that my content gets in front of them. When I looked at it, I said, okay, I can control if people, see my content, scroll and jump on my content. But what I can do is I can promote my profile in my hub, and that will increase the likelihood that people will see my content. And I would just have to train them on how to interact with me on Facebook versus to how they're used to doing. All right. And so what I did was I went out and I registered my name, OrvilleJParker.com. And if you guys haven't done that, go out there, man, and get your name. You got to always protect your personal brand and your intellectual property, all right, around your name. Go do that. Go get your name. All right, you should have been done it. Okay, go get it. All right, but when you register a domain name, you have the option of integrating that with a website or a web hosting platform, or you can do what they call forwarding. You can take and forward that domain to another URL, to another website. So in this case, what I did was I forwarded OrvilleJParker.com to my Facebook profile. So that way I can position it like a website / blog. And then when I'm out there interacting with people, then I can just send them over to OrvilleJParker.com to stay connected with me. Now, the cool thing is, whenever I send somebody over there and they like what they see, then they can just immediately go ahead and friend me. All right, follow me, whatever they want to do. Okay, so that's the cool thing about that. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk you guys over and I'm gonna show you how all this is set up. Okay, someone goes around. Hold on a second. Software inside these windows up. All right, so we should be good. Okay, so you got the profile. And the first thing I tell anybody is you want to do something with this up here. You want to do something with that cover photo. That's going to be the first thing people are going to see about you. All right, so you want to go ahead and do something brand based with that. If you're building a personal brand, then put a picture of you up there, man. Get you a nice picture, throw it up there. Right? Now, the other thing that you want to work with is your profile picture over here on the left. So what I did was this go around, and you'll see me, I change it up a lot, but this go around, I tried to make that profile picture consistent with that main picture. All right, because now in the mode that I'm in right now, I'm trying to be more intentional about my personal brand. Okay, so get you some good pictures made up, bam, put them up there. Okay, now another thing that you need to pay attention to. Now, I don't know if you're a digital creator, you get to do all this. Okay, so over here on the left where it says add bio, so you'll see my profile, digital creator, founder at Trade Hippo, which is the parent company that owns Avatar Pop Studios. And then it tells where I live and where I'm from, things like that. I'm married. All right, but then they allow me to put links. Facebook allow me to link out to things. So what I did was with this profile, I said, okay, well look, this is like my hub, my website, my blog. All right, and so I want to link out to the different um, digital assets that I want to promote. So the first one you can click on that takes you to Avatar Pop Studios, okay, which is my website where you can go, you can order custom avatars. Okay, that's that one. Let's make sure that you guys are still seeing all this. But keep looking at it. All right, the next one's going to take you guys to learn digital data. This is a funnel that I have rolled where I sell a training. Well, it's a training platform of 4 training programs in a 55,000 member community. Then also weekly training. Now, I'm just a reseller on this. I didn't create this program here, but this program has been responsible for generating about $30 million in profits for the community members. Okay, and over there, we're learning everything and anything about content creation, attraction marketing, and selling digital products. Right, so that's where I learned a lot of stuff that you guys see me doing. Okay, over there. All right, so that's what that is. All right, Trade Hippo Co. is my company. And here's a page that I got set up for my product reviews that I do the TikTok Shop affiliate program. It's there. And over here is my stand store. All right, this is where I sell some of the digital products that I own. So here's 4 different free reports I'm giving away there. And then if you come down, these are some of the courses here. Right here is a really cool uh, ebook that I wrote 4 courses into. All right, that's what that is. You come over here, we got different courses that we're selling and things like that. Okay, so that's that one. I don't know if you guys are seeing this. Let me go back and check some pages. Let me show some. Let me show some. Show some. If you guys are seeing me, but you don't think you are. Yeah, you see. It's cool. It's cool. We're doing it. Should be back over to the profile again. All right, then if you go here, you're going to access my Instagram. Over here, you can update that profile picture. What you're doing, let's change. Let's upload it. This here. I want to keep my pictures consistent across all my profiles. And update that. We're going to get it updated now. You guys have to see that right. All right, so anyway, you come over here. And it's my Instagram over here. You guys know what that is. You know what that is. Last but not least, that's how I like the page. It says the page created by AI for my AI software that will, you know. All right. So that's it, guys. Hub. Right. Hub. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys something. Having it set up that way is key and very important for me. Because what that allows me to do is that allows for me to be able to tie my systems into my Facebook profile and be able to monetize what I'm doing here on Facebook. So I can link up to my different funnels, my different websites, and people can purchase things from me. All right. And if that's something you're not doing, you got something for sale, then you need to get that done. All right. But that's another cool thing about running the play, like I'm telling you guys, to run using your Facebook page at your hub. All right. That's another cool thing about doing it. All right. So let's go ahead and go back over. Should be back over again. All right. So let's go ahead and look at this. So let's talk about the feed now. Let's talk about the feed. So this is your feed here. So when a person comes over, it's just like a blog. Your most recent content is going to be at the top, and your older content is going to be going down to the bottom. Right? But the cool thing about using your Facebook profile as a hub, if you post most of your content or a lot of your content there, they can go back and they can just consume your content. They can get to know, like, and trust you through your content, okay? Which is very key. Now, Again, it's up to you if you want to do this. But I believe, me personally, man, I believe that this is I believe this makes so much sense to go this route. I really do. Because now you can promote everything and anything that you're doing from right there. And then you can also plug into everybody from right there, which is a win-win for you. And then also, guys, later on, if you want to get a little bit more advanced in your marketing, you can move from organic to paid, and you can run ads on Facebook to your content. Okay, and if you're selling something like a training, an ebook, service, or something like that, then you really can put your monetization on steroids by running the ad game, run ads. Okay, and again, when people want to come check you out, they're going to want to look for you, but they're going to be able to go right to Facebook now and validate you. All right, and look for you. Okay, so let me show you. Let me show you guys what I did today, what I came up with today. All right, so one of the things that I wanted to do was when I was looking at my Facebook page, I said, okay, I want to create a bio. Okay, I want something that when a person comes here, that I can introduce them to who I am. All right, and I was playing with Facebook. I had this post. Let's see what's that? I had this post here. All right, where I was talking about how I bumped into this whole Avatar Pop Studios business idea. All right, and I had that pen. I noticed the other day I had a pen. All right, so when I was thinking about this morning, I was like, okay, I want to be able to introduce people as soon as since I'm gonna be sending them to this website, to this profile. I wanted to be able to introduce them to myself right off the bat. So what I did was I jumped in, I took a picture of me, then I jumped in, I created a post where I'm introducing myself to the person, right? So we say, what's up? I just want to quickly introduce myself to you. My name is Roy J. Parker, aka Coach. I'm the founder of a small creative agency called Avatar Pop Studios. Then I went in and talked about what we specialized in. And I told a little bit about me. I'm a 54-year-old entrepreneur that lives about 45 minutes outside of St. Louis. And I share my life with my beautiful wife for 30 years and two of the world's greatest sons. Tell them all about living life on your own terms, figuring out what makes you tick as a person, then work hard at living it. And then my Facebook page serves as a hub. If you want to stay connected to what I'm doing or just keep in contact with me, go to orbanjpartner.com and that domain forms to my Facebook profile. This gives you the ability to bookmark the page for easy access in the future to follow my content. Please feel free to reach out to me via Messenger if you have any questions, want to order a custom avatar, discuss potential collaborations, and then my information. Okay, guys? Very, very powerful. So now this post is pinned at the top of my profile. So whenever anybody comes here to check me out, they're introduced with professional graphics in the header, right, in the cover up here, and in the profile picture. And then the first thing they're going to run into with my content is an introduction to me. Right? Very, very intentional. Okay. All right. So yeah. So that's what I'm doing, guys. So now the person has the potential and the chance now to get to know, like, and trust me, right? Because now what they'll do is just go through all my content, consume all my content. But that's another reason why I do video, guys. I like to get on here and I like to do video because it's long form content. A person gets a chance to get a feel for you, know you, like you, trust you through long form content. So if you guys ain't shooting no videos, man, get on here and start shooting some videos and take it up a notch, man. Do lives like I'm doing. Get on here and go live and shoot videos. Even if nobody shows up, guys, you're not worried about that because your video is converted over to a recordable video once you come off a live. So if you have nobody on your live feed, that's okay. That's absolutely okay. All right, because you still create video. Now with the software I use, Ecamm Live, I can push this out to different social media platforms. Like right now, got to go into two different pages on Facebook, my profile and the page, and then I got to go into two different profiles on YouTube. But I'm getting ready to link it up to LinkedIn, Instagram, I think Threads, and Twitch. All right. So there you go, guys. There you go. There's another good tip for you guys, man, to help you get out here and start promoting your content in a more organized way. And then some links, man, you can monetize that content. All right. Orville J. Parker, aka Coach. I'll catch you guys on next video. God bless.